Hi, everybody, and welcome to Political Pulse. I'm Randy Aldridge, and as you can see, we are virtual today, and that is because it is a very busy week in Raleigh. We couldn't all be together. I have Emma Kate Souter from our advocacy team here with me. Hi, Emma Kate.
Hi, Randy. How are you?
I'm good. Hope you are as well. Thomas couldn't be here at all today because he's at the General Assembly all day pretty much today. So it's going to be me and you, and we've got a lot to talk about. I want to start with the big one. Everybody's been asking questions. Our members have been reaching out to us, and the media has been reaching out to us. It's Senate Bill 20. A lot happened on Wednesday. It was very busy, very fast moving, and there's still a lot to unpack with it. Tell us, Emma Kate, what has happened so far and what we need to know about SB 20.
Right. So SB 20 was introduced Wednesday, and it also passed the House late Wednesday night. So this bill is moving very quickly. We expect it to pass through the Senate today and head for the governor's desk quickly as well. This bill is called Care for Women, Children, and Families Act. It would put in place restrictions on abortion starting at 12 weeks. However, there also is a 24-week cutoff for fetal anomalies. And there are further restrictions within the abortion language that include things like where you have to have your abortion, if depending on what type of abortion it is, if it's surgical or medical. And there's also reporting requirements that are very onerous for our physicians and healthcare teams. NCMS did issue a statement opposing this bill yesterday, and staff is still working to fully understand how this bill will impact access to reproductive health care and how this new administrative burden is going to impact our members.
This is a major bill. It's huge. There's still a lot that we're going through. We are still working on a synopsis of it at this point, and which we'll get out to our members as soon as we can. So this is something obviously we're going to be watching for a while. If it gets as far as the governor's desk, what's expected there?
We can expect him to oppose it. And I think the question from there becomes, will we see a veto override from the two chambers? There have been some political shifting within the two chambers. So I think that the next step we would see would be an attempt to override that veto.
All right. Well, we will definitely be keeping up with that. Look for all of this information on our social media, on our website, and in our morning rounds every day. All right, let's talk about some other stuff, something we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks, prior authorization. What's going on with that? Can you catch us up?
So some exciting news there with prior authorization. Our bill that we aided in the creation of, House Bill 649, prior authorization ensure clinical and timely utilization management review. It did pass the House in a very exciting turn of events. It passed all three committees and the House in pretty much 2 days. So it was a very quick process.
And unopposed.
I'm sorry?
Unopposed, right?
Unopposed, yes. It was completely unopposed in the House, 112-0. Very excited about that. And this bill is going to hopefully, if the Senate passes it, will improve the prior authorization process for patients and providers alike. And it's very exciting to see it head to its next steps in the Senate.
That's good. And while we're waiting on that, we do have some legislative wins to talk about this week. I love ending on a high note. What can you tell us?
So there's several pieces of legislation that NCMS has supported that have passed the House this week. So as we approach the crossover deadline, which is this Thursday, all the bills have to cross from one chamber to another. They've been moving very quickly. So that's exciting and also very busy. So here's some that we've seen pass. The Healthcare Practitioner Transparency Act would require practitioners to identify their license and registration on their badge. And that bill did pass the House. We've also seen a bill addressing hospital violence pass the House, HB 809, and HB 560, diagnostic imaging parity, which would provide coverage for breast cancer screening, pass the House. And then NCMS also worked tirelessly to remove language from House Bill 808 to repeal that was trying to repeal protections for minor consent. And we do remain opposed to the bill in its entirety, but were able to get this part out of the bill, and we like to see that as a win for our members in terms of protecting minor consent.
Wow, a lot of good stuff to end on today. Thank you so much, Emma Kate. And thanks for all of you at home or all of you or your office for dealing with us with our Zoom this week, because there's so much going on out there in the state right now. We're going to keep you up to date with all of this on our website, ncmeds.org, or on any of our social media channels. Again, thank you, Emma Kate. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you on our next Political Pulse.